How do you know?
They found out that that name didn't really stick, and they got into the meat farming business, and they tried groundhogs, but it didn't work.
It's only good
well.
for one day of the year.
Yeah, man. We always knew that Nova Scotia was good for herring and cranberries, but now we found out that they're good for something else. Yeah, but these bluegrass, I just want you to know, guys, when you're up here playing your hearts out and sweating and everything, I'll be over there getting ice cream.
Looks better on your belly than mine.
Oh, he'll pay for that. Anyway, a few years ago, if you'd have said that a band from Nova Scotia was going to make it big in the bluegrass world, I would have bet against you. And I said, I don't think so. But these guys have proved me wrong, and proved me wrong in aces. They're one of the most popular bluegrass bands in the world today, and they hail from Nova Scotia. I want to make them feel welcome here at Tottenham, Spinney Brothers. Thank you,
things and you left me, and you said you were gonna set me free. You even took the picture of our children. Don't you know you even took a part of me? See that lonely, lonely bed we used to love in, and I still remember how it used to be. You're wearing the ring that I gave you. Don't you know you even took a part of me? Oh! Say that it hurts to be alone. At night they go to bed and they still miss you, and they wonder why you're breaking up our home. See that lonely, lonely bed we used to love in, and I still remember how it used to be. You're wearing the ring that I gave you. Don't you know you even took a part of me? Come back, my darling, I'll be everything you want me to be. I know we can all be so happy, you won't ever have to miss a part of me. See that lonely, lonely bed we used to love in, and I still remember how it used to be. You're wearing the ring that I gave you. Don't you know you even took a part of me? See that lonely, lonely bed we used to love in, and I still remember how it used to be. You're wearing the ring that I gave you. Don't you know you even took a part of me? Sweet baby's arms, rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'll be round the shack till the mail train gets back. And I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms.
I couldn't hear the music while we were. I couldn't take the music. That's why I couldn't hear it.
roll in my sweet baby's arms, roll in my sweet baby's arms. I'll lay around the shack till the train gets back down, roll in my sweet baby's arms. Now where were you last Friday night while I was lying in jail? I'd walk in the streets with another man, wouldn't even go my bill. Roll in my sweet baby's arms, roll in my sweet baby's arms. I'll lay around the shack till the mail train gets back, and I'll roll in my sweet baby's arms.
Yes, indeed, folks, we are the Spinney Brothers Bluegrass Band, and it's so good to be back here in Tottenham. Certainly a highlight of every tour season when we have the chance to come back to this part of Ontario. We'll introduce everybody on stage as the day gets along, but we always like to carry, or I should say start with the two gentlemen that carry the namesake of our band. They bring greetings from Nova Scotia and all points in between. If you would say hello. Alan on the guitar, his brother Rick on the 5-string. Folks, the Spinney Brothers, if you would.
Thank you all so much. We appreciate that a whole lot. And of course, as most of you know, Alan and I, it's like a homecoming for us. We were born in Ontario and always feel like home whenever we get a chance to come back here. And certainly great to be back on Canadian soil. We can now talk Canadian again. You know, Gary's just about lost his American accent that quick, that nice southern accent that he's been carrying around with him. Folks, we've got a lot of new music to present to you guys. So we got a brand new CD, and we're going to start right off the bat with a new song that is a song written by a fellow Ontarioan. I've been away way too long. Gordon Wright put this song together. We certainly appreciate all the efforts that Gordon has put into his songwriting. And this is a song that really made Alan and I feel like we were home. It speaks about honeybees and apple trees and apple blossoms. And of course, back in Nova Scotia, one of the places where we live in the Annapolis Valley, considered the apple blossom capital of Nova Scotia. And so we're going to do this song that was a song written by Gordon Wright, a brand new song on the new CD, one called Back When You and I Were Young.
Memories take me back to a time in our past.
I was filming over there and these guys were walking away having a big party, so I had to move out of the
But look, but now that you guys have an umbrella, you're still blocking the view of others. So is either move down a little bit or...
Why did you move beside me and start yapping? I couldn't take it.
I'm not too sure why.
Bunch of assholes.
So you can always move to a spot where there's more shaded or to a spot where you can have that.
I was in the shade while I was going there yapping and had to move because I'm trying to record the show.
Okay, that's fine.
So, what? Now I'm not in the shade, I need shade.
Okay, so is there somewhere where you...
Why should I move again? They had me move a while ago.
Why did they make you move again?
They're yapping too much, I can't record. Like the same thing
okay,
you're doing
so
here.
unfortunately this is a festival, so people are going to talk. That's just happens.
Well, like the last year I'm coming. Goodbye.
Summer shining, we would stand in the grass. Apple blossoms we'd smell in the hot summer air. Back when you and I were young. Wander down where the stream winds through the meadow, where the old apple tree grows, and our cares fade away. Summer breezes will play. Back when you and I were young. Oh, the apple Fools were burning like grapes on the vine as we sat in the shade of the sun. Honeybees they would fly back and forth to their hives as the blossom would fall down again. Wander down where the stream runs through the meadow where the old left tree grows. And our cares fade away, summer breezes will play back when you and I were young. Back when you and I were young.
Thank you so much, folks. Well, you know, as much as we appreciate that and are so proud to present Canadian content in our recordings, it's just as important, we feel, to go back in time and record some old songs that we fell in love with so many years ago. You know, some of you folks have heard this story already, but I'll tell it again. Alan and I had a dream back in the early 80s. We woke up one day and we thought, let's become loggers. Let's move from Nova Scotia to the west coast of British Columbia and try our hand in logging. Folks, I'm telling you, I did not last long as a logger.
It's not that bad.
Well, 3 months was what I got out of my logging career.
Tell everybody what you did when you went on.
Traded in for a 5-string banjo, folks, I tell you. Well, some people say there's not much difference in the sound of the two, but that depends on who's listening. Anyway, that's where we first heard bluegrass music as we know it now. We worked up in the mountains, stayed right up in the mountains for 3 months, cutting cedar logs, and Dad had some old cassette tapes in the pickup truck, and that's where we were first introduced to bluegrass music. Fell in love with the traditional sounds of bluegrass. So we're going to go back. We recorded this song. It's kind of an old song. Earl Taylor recorded this song a number of years ago, and apparently his wife wrote the song. We're going to do it for you right now. An old-time number, one called "The Children Are Crying." My heart is aching, you should be ashamed. The children are crying and calling your name.
Well, since you went away, dear, I felt so all alone. But you left me the children, but you broken up our home. But you couldn't stop your cheating or running around. And now my friends are talking of how you let them down.
My heart is aching, you should be ashamed.
The children are crying and calling your name.
Tennessee banjo man.
Well, he picks all night, sleeps all day. His father's a buck, he was made that way. There's a musical magic in his hands. They love the Tennessee banjo man.
Play that banjo, make it ring. See old hacksaw picking on the string. When the girls get to crying and they clap their hands. They love the Tennessee banjo man.
When the moon comes up and the sun goes down, that's when hacksaw comes to town. Well, they all gather round and they clap their hands. They love the Tennessee banjo man.
Play that banjo, make it ring. See old hacksaw picking on the string. When the girls get to crying and they clap their hands. They love the Tennessee banjo man. Play that banjo, make it ring. See old hacksaw picking on the string. When the girls get to crying and they clap their hands. They love the Tennessee banjo man. Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate that, folks, a whole lot. Well, what's that? Oh, we can do that. What, you want to hear it now or you want to hear it tonight? We got it on the program tonight. You going to be here for tonight's show? We'll get that one on there for you, not a problem. Folks, we've had such a great time touring around and meeting so many great bands out on the road. We'd like to mention, where are they at? Remington Ride. You guys over there at the table. You know what? I got to tell you guys something. The last time we saw you guys, as you were leaving, the crowd went absolutely bananas. And we couldn't tell if it was because you were leaving or just that they really appreciated your music. But I noticed they've got Billy Cox in that band. He's one of the oldest guys playing banjo. And I see they're parked right beside the ambulance there. I see that's a good reason for that right there.
I think he just had his 85th birthday.
85, I think, yeah. Billy Lee Cox turned 85 last week. That's a wonderful thing. He's doing a great job. We love those guys a whole bunch, ladies and gentlemen. They're great guys, and they're certainly great performers and great entertainers right there. We're going to do a song right now that we've had a lot of requests for, and a song that I'm real proud of. It was a song that I wrote a few years back, and a song that received lots of airplay, and one of the months back here, a few months ago, was the most played song on Sirius XM radio. That's really certainly something I'm so proud of. A song that I wrote about my boy back home, and I tell you, it's so close to my heart. Met my wife 14 years ago, and she already had a little boy at the time. And fell in love with him the first time I laid eyes on him. And we've grown as a family, and he's grown to be such a fine young man. I love him so much. And here a few years ago, I wanted to do something special for him. Something different than just giving him a toy or something that would get lost or broken. So I wrote him a song. And true story, folks, driving down the highway, I thought I'd try him out on the song. I played it for him on the CD, and he cried tears sitting right beside me. The song moved him that much. And I'll tell you, the song has made me cry different times when I've been performing it. He's in the audience, being able to come to some of our shows. It just shows that he appreciates everything that we've done for him, and I love him so much. So we're going to do it for you right now, and any of the blended families out there, I know there's a lot of them. We've had a lot of folks that come up to us after the show and certainly can relate to the song. So send it out to all of you, and I appreciate it very much. Here's one called I'm Proud, and Be Your Name. We don't share the same last name, but our eyes are just the same. And your hair's a shade of gold, while the gray in mine is looking old. I see myself in your eyes, back when I was only 9. A little boy so full of fun, with a big old heart, loving everyone. And I was there on your first day of school, and I'll be there to see you through. You're the best son that I never had. Although I'm not your father, I'm so proud to be your dad. I fell in love with your mom back when you were only 1. You looked at me with eyes so blue. That's when I fell in love with you. It felt just like you were my own when I held you in my arms. Nothing has changed from that day. I still feel the same old way. And I was there on your first day of school, and I'll be there to see you through. You're the best son that I never had. Although I'm not your father, I'm so proud to be your dad. What comes about something time will tell. Oh my goodness, I forgot the word. Please, oh please do not tell. They'll never know, or I'll go to
Try the chorus.
and I'll be there on your first day of school, and I'll be there to see you through. You're the best son that I never had. Although I'm not your father, I'm so proud to be your dad. Even though I'm not your father, I'm so proud to be your dad. Going down to Charleston, going down to stay, gonna see my darling little Laura May. The sweetest of all flowers blooming there today, a beauty of the Southland, my little Laura May. Going down to Charleston, going down to stay. Now when I left old Charleston, I thought I would stay. City lights were calling my name. Soon I missed the Southland, I missed it every day. Soon I missed my darling, my little Laura May. Going down to Charleston, going down to stay, gonna see my darling little Laura May. The sweetest of all flowers blooming there today, the beauty of the Southland, my little Laura May.
children there beside me every day. My little wife to love me, my little Laura May. Going down to Charleston, going down to stay. Gonna see my darling little Laura May. The sweetest of all flowers blooming there today. The beauty of the Southland, my little Laura May.
Son pas tout collés sur la tête.
On down to Charleston, go down to stay. Gonna see my darling little Laura May. The sweetest of all flowers blooming there today. The beauty of the Southland, my little Laura May. Going down to Charleston, going down to stay.
Thank you very much, folks. I'm going to introduce the songwriter, that song right there. That's one of my favorite bluegrass songs that we do. You know, it's kind of an old-time sounding number, but a song written within the band. This gentleman here is absolutely one of the finest to work with, and this is a big year for him, folks. This marks 25 years he's been a band member of the Spinney Brothers, and he says he's holding out for that gold watch that he thinks he's going to get after 25 years of service. But he has definitely dedicated so much of his life, so much of his time to bluegrass music and to the Spinney Brothers, and we appreciate his efforts. He's a great mandolin player, great songwriter, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He's from Sackville, Nova Scotia. Put your hands together for Gary Dalrymple, the songwriter of Going Down the Trail. Well, folks, it's the time in the program that we kind of frown upon, but maybe you folks will feel differently after that. We're going to bring the next guy up to the microphone. He draws attention everywhere he goes, and I'm not going to tell you why, but he's definitely, he's one of the newest band members of the Spinney Brothers, coming up to his 3rd year anniversary, and we're certainly appreciative of the work that he puts into this music. His whole family have been pioneers of bluegrass and country music all across Canada, and we're certainly appreciative of that. His father is Eddie Poirier, his mother Rose Poirier, a host of music in that family. He's carrying on the tradition of great bluegrass music. Originally from Moncton, New Brunswick, met a woman, and now he lives in Lexington, Kentucky. Put your hands together for Terry Poirier!
Thank you very much. How's everyone doing? Well, that was worth about a half a cup of tea. Can I get one more time? How's everyone doing? Alrighty. Before we go into the song, I got to tell you about George. George is a really interesting fella. And he gets off of work at 4:30 on Friday afternoon, and he invites a coworker to his house, unannounced. And it takes 2 hours to get to his place. So at 6:30 he gets in, his co-worker there goes and sits in the chair in the corner of the living room, and he goes and sits on the couch. And who comes in the living room but George's wife? She plows into him. She says, "George, what exactly is the idea behind all of this?" She says, "My hair's a mess. I've been in pajamas all day. I'm not showered. The floors have not been swept or mopped. I've not made any food. There's laundry all over the house. Why did you bring your co-worker home with you to have supper if there's nothing ready to eat?" He said, "Well, he's getting married in 2 weeks. I brought him home to show him a demo." George, will you stand?
Come on, George! Get up, George! Come on, stand up, George! There he is!
That explains why I'm not George. Wrong George. Do we have any Bill Monroe fans here? Alrighty. Let's have fun with this one. This is called Little Georgia Rose. Story that I know is true about a rose blooming in Georgia, where the hair of gold She'd smile at me, and I would tell her that she was close enough. Way down in the Bridge Mountains, way down where tall pines grow. In my sweetheart of the mountains, she's my little Georgia Rose.
Folks, we've got time for a couple more songs here before we step away. But before we do, another round of applause. Terry Poirier, what a great job on that song right there. What about an applause for the joke? Exactly, that's it. We've been telling the same thing over and over and over again. Oh, we've got a note. Oh, this is a letter. Well, it couldn't be more fitting, because we're going to do a song about a letter right now, but it's all yours, Gary. That's a small writing right there.
One Across, featured in the band, will you? Is a crossword puzzle. Oh, no, wait there. Yeah, you gave it to the wrong, wrong guy. Mr. Ricky, where's she gone? Not unlike the women in Rick's life, they appear, then they disappear, right there. Is it all right if we do this evening? Is that all right? Okay, thank you.
See, wasn't that something? Just like that. I was a little nervous right there. Folks, we have time for a couple more songs. We're going to do a song right now that is a brand new song on the new CD. The new CD is called Living the Dream, but this particular song, probably everybody here can probably relate to and reflect on. And it is a very reflective song. It came to us by way of a gentleman out of Columbus, Ohio by the name of Mark Brinkman. And it's a song that when we first heard it, of course, for myself, anybody can go back in time. But I always like to dedicate this one to my wife. If I could go back and do things over in my life, there's a lot of things that I would change for sure. This song has a lot of meaning. We hope it has for you as well. Brand new song, one called A Letter to Myself. If I could write a letter to myself when I was young, mail it back 40 years, tell of things to come. If it could be delivered on the day I turned 16, this is what I'd write if I could tell him anything. I'd say spend more time with Grandpa. He'll be gone in one short year. The things you think are problems just aren't worth the tears. And don't be tricked by the devil, all in the name of fun. When he comes a-calling, just turn around and run. And you won't believe how fast the years go by. So grab on to your dreams and hang on for the ride. Life is for the living, leave nothing on the shelf. That's what I'd write that kid in a letter to myself. Now listen to your daddy, what he has to say. But I know that you will tune him out. You'll get up and walk away. There'll come a day you'll long for all those lines you never heard. You would give a fortune to hear him say just one more word. Well, I know you'll cry for Jenny when she breaks up with you. I can spare you all the heartache and the pain she put you through. Or you'll meet a lovely lady and you'll take her for your wife. 35 years later, you'll still love her more than life. And you won't believe how fast the years go by. So grab on to your dreams and hang on for the ride. Life is for the living, leave nothing on the shelf. That's what I write that kid in a letter to myself. That's what I write that kid in a letter to myself.
Letter to myself. That's on the brand new Living the Dream CD. Thank you so much for being kind to us so far. Thank you for letting us be a small part of your day. Lots of music here yet to go today, and of course all day tomorrow at the Tottenham Annual Bluegrass Festival. Never shy away from SpinneyBrothers.com. If you're on Facebook, please like our account. And certainly at the very least, we hope we get a chance to visit with as many of you folks as we can, whether it be at our record table or around the grounds. And certainly as far as the record table, we, like everybody else, has a merchandise tent sort of halfway up the hill. We have the brand new Living the Dream, a bunch of CDs from down through the year, an email sign-up sheet, as well as we have flyers on the Danny Stewart Bluegrass Cruise. That's an event we take place in every January. Bluegrass on the high seas in January. So that's a good thing. At the very least, come by and visit for a bit. We sure would love that. So we'll do one more and get out of here on mountain, old-time mountain style. Folks, on behalf of myself, Gary Downful, brother Terry Poirier, and Alan Rick Spinney, folks, here's a little bit of the Shady Grove. Shady Grove, my little miss. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little miss, I'm a-going back to Harlem. Now if you see my miss, if you see my darling, if you see my miss, I'm back to Harlem. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, I'm going back to Harlem. It's always dark and cloudy every time I see that gal, always bitter. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, I'm going back to Harlem. Now if you see my little miss, if you see my darling, if you see my little miss, I'm going back to Harlem. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, I'm going back to Harlem. Oh yeah.
The Spinney Brothers. They'll be back again tonight. Don't you worry, ladies. Don't you worry. Yeah.